What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all boys? It's your boy NFT's Eye. We're back with some more DBD content. Now, I know, as y'all know, DBD's 10th year anniversary came out. It's like I said in my Until Dawn video. It's very killer. It's not killer sided. It's very survivor sided. We're gonna react to Scott. I forgot. I don't know how to say his last name. Scott's video over here about his opinion and how he feels about the 10th year anniversary. The original video of Scott's will be in the description. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe if y'all enjoy this type of content reaction, and we'll go get straight into it.
Hey guys, Scott here. Usually before I make a video, I kind of like pace around in my room a little bit and kind of like rehearse what I'm going to say, like the general topics, so I have a somewhat, realistic flow for what I'm going to say. Here, I
do that too, kind of.
I just stopped streaming the event 15 seconds ago prior to this, and I'm just going to baselessly rant about the event because, in my opinion, it is quite bad. I don't think it's the worst thing we've ever gotten, but it is bad, in my opinion. Now, yes. I played only Killer here. I would imagine as Survivor, I would probably enjoy it a lot more. So I'll just get this out of the way. The mode is absurdly Survivor-sided. Just
very Survivor-sided. Extreme. Like, it's not even like, don't get me wrong, this game is already Survivor-sided, but like this type of Survivor-sided, it just brings a whole nother level of like annoyance if you're a killer main. Like the stuff they get, the stuff we get is not even comprehensible. It's not even comparable. They get invincibility and vulnerability. They get haste. They get to teleport. They get to take free hits. All this stuff. And the only thing killer gets is Green Goblin poison. You just throw poison on it. And yes, granted, it does slow them down drastically, but that's not enough compared to what they get to do to us. Pause. And on top of that, from what I just found out, I was watching Quiet Kills' stream last night. His viewers were telling him that the killers, we lose that poison once it goes down to one generator. And any survivor mains that watch or anyone that overly plays this event, let me know in the comments. I don't think survivors lose any of their abilities once it goes down to one generator. I think they get to keep theirs. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Please let me know. Let me be aware. But as far as I know, killers lose their poison at one generator, which is absurd. It's crazy.
Just horribly, shamelessly Survivor-sided.
Horribly.
There's a couple of exceptions that I'll go into later that can make it feel killer-sided, but for the vast majority of killers, it is disgustingly Survivor-sided. Now, to be fair, the actual anniversaries that we've gotten in the past have leaned towards favoring killer. Like the remote hooks to Scourge hooks was just so nice.
That was true.
The zoning instant pallet break. Like there was a lot of shit you could do as killer that was pretty fucking strong. And what I thought they were going to do this year was go, okay, killer's got some pretty strong shit next year, and survivors didn't, like the powers did not match how strong the killer powers were. So let's keep the killer stuff there, but let's add some very powerful effects to survivors so now they can have fun stuff to play around with too.
See, but this is the issue, and again, this ain't me trying to bash behavior or no thing of the sort, but do you see how he said it? Like, because yes, granted, like in the past, there has been some things killers have gotten, like he said, with the remote hooking and stuff like that, that benefited us, and there was some things that in some cases that didn't benefit survivor. Cool, whatever. But this is the issue behavior has. They don't believe in. They think it's fair. But it's like they don't believe in actual fairness. They don't, in my opinion, because it's like all they had to do for this event is they could have kept this, right? They could have kept this food thought process, but still could have kept the remote hooking at least. At least keep everything else. Like they could have kept the poison, the remote hooking, all of that stuff. They could have did all of that for us, like, and we would have been cool, great, because it's like at least then you can say it's 50-50. Like you can't, us killer mans can't whine and complain and bitch and all that. But it's like, but this, they didn't do nothing. They took everything from us on this one. Like y'all can't say that they did it. They took everything. They stripped us. They took it. They said, "Give me that shit." Like it, bro.
So they gave survivors a bunch of powerful shit, but then they took the shit away from killer. Now killer doesn't really have anything outside of one gas power, and that's it. And so I thought they were going to give both sides interesting stuff to do, but they just took almost everything away from Killer and gave everything to Survivor.
Literally.
Again, I hate being tribalistic. I hate saying that things are blatantly X-sided or Y-sided, but this event is just blatantly Survivor-sided.
Look, you may hate it, Scott. I don't hate to be like that. I'm gonna just call it what it is. This is Survivor-sided. I'll be X, Y. This is X. This is Y. This is Z, A, B, C. This is straight Survivor-sided. I truly believe Behavior did this on purpose. I really think they did this on purpose, because there's no way y'all went on the drawing board and thought that this was just going to be great for both sides. There's no way anybody thought, yeah, you know what? Let's do it like this. Do this for Killer, and then give survivors all of this. There's no way anyone thought that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way y'all thought that this was just going to be perfect. Like, there's no way.
Now, I'm not saying there's nothing you can do, because I did find a winning formula was to basically play Hillbilly, play a killer, but top tier killer with a one shot. If you play a top tier killer with a one shot, you can basically cheese your downs with this gas stuff that you throw at the survivors, and then they get a stamina bar, and eventually they're going to run out of stamina, and then they have to walk, and then you just cheese a one shot chainsaw on them. That's basically the main way I found.
But that's so boring to play.
But here's the thing: doing that's not fun.
That's not fun. That's not like. I get it, having a one tap killer. Ooh, like, one tap. Woo, Hillbilly. Woo. But bro, it's the fact that he has to play like that. We have to pick a one tap killer to have fun. That's not fun for either side, killer or survivor. I can admit, I have a Myers build that's a one tap. It's fun at first, but then after a while, it gets boring, because it's like, I just know what to, you know what I'm saying? I just expect the one tap on every survivor. Like, that gets boring. That's not fun for either side. If me as a killer man can admit that, I know it's not fun for a survivor man. People, when I played my Myers one tap build, they DCing because they catch on. Like, oh damn, this is the one tap one. He has da 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 on. Like, so the fact that you have to play at that for this event to even have a smidget of a chance against the survivors in this event, which, mind you, let's not forget the key thing in this event. You're supposed to have fun. You're not supposed to sweat. Why are we sweating? Why are we picking one? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Enjoyable for me as killer. Like, yeah, I can start to win doing that, but as survivor, that's got to feel fucking miserable.
Horrible.
And as killer,
it has to
do we cheese one shots with my chainsaw using this gas, or do I lose? That's like, those are your two options. That's
Literally.
super shit. So even though if I can win using that, I don't feel good about it. I don't feel like it's a well-earned victory. I back rev a guy, throw shit on them, and then they can't run after a few seconds, and then they just die. Like, that's equally shit on the other side. But
Literally.
If you're not playing a killer
that.
with a one-shot or a top tier, the other 40 killers in the game, you're just completely fucked. Because the shit that the survivors get just completely destroys everything that the killers can do. It was so funny. I was checking my streamer list because I was trying to see other things, like, and maybe I'm missing something. Every single killer player in my streamer list, they were all on Survivor. Every single one. And I was like, yeah,
that's sad.
So let's go over the shit the survivors can get.
That's so sad that even, I know he didn't say no names, but the fact that he went through his list and saw nothing but everybody being Survivor, hardly any killer mains on there, that's crazy. Like, bro, I played this event, and like, I had one good game. I think I played like twice. I played this like twice, max twice. I'll take my chances waiting the 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes in the normal queue to play killer. But I played this game mode twice. I had one decent one. I think I had like a 2 or 3K. Right, cool. Second one, horrible experience. Disappearing, invincibility, all of that. Everything in the blue sky. They were just abusing it. Like, it was miserable as a killer, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I DC'd. I left. I said, bro, I'm not dealing with this. Like, it's not fair. Like,
they can turn invisible on a whim, which basically means if you're playing Jason because he's new, if he's aiming your projectile, just turn invisible. Fuck you. He's just gone. You can also just turn invincible on a whim. Basically, you get this white glow around you for like 3 seconds, and you're just completely invincible. It's like a Giga Dead Hard, where it lasts for 3 seconds, and the killer doesn't even like collide with you. Like, you actually just like, it's weird. Like, I hit somebody with a chainsaw when they went invincible, and like the chainsaw stopped, but like I didn't stop the chainsaw as if I hit a survivor. It was really weird. Very fucky interactions with that overall, but You can turn invisible, you can turn invincible, you can get a shit ton of haste. You can also just be randomly fully healed. Like, the amount of times I was chasing survivors and I was about to down them and then they just fully healed with
That
no
is a-
rhyme or
yes,
reason,
they
like
did
having
that
a
to me
generator
too.
completed, which, you know, like does like the next phase or whatever, but they just full heal. And all survivors have to do there is have 4 entries to like the big table thing, which means each survivor can take 10 seconds doing the table interaction one time. And then they all
Literally.
get a full heal when the next thing procs. And that can fuck up your pressure so bad as killer. Like, I downed a person, as I think even in this B-roll, I downed a guy, and then before I can pick them up, and I was wiping my animation, they were, like, because I turned away for a second, and then they were just gone. And also, we have to deal with cross-examination or whatever, that ridiculously overpowered perk that will eventually be nerfed, but they decided to just keep it for a couple of weeks, I guess. I don't know. It's realistically, it's probably for console parity. The cynical version of me is they're just going fuck you, like. But it's realistic probably because they can't update shit quick enough due to console parity and stuff like that. But so we have to deal with that. On top of that, on top of all of those things, more pallets are spawning in the event. I provably tested this.
Yes.
I was on a wretched shop lobby and I saw double pallets everywhere, and they were not the pallets that the survivors could bring. And the survivors can build like those fragile pallets. They were just regular pallets.
Yes.
So just to show you exactly what I'm talking about, this is a double pallet tile. That was a regular pallet. This is also
Like
a
that.
regular
Look at
pallet.
that.
These are not the ones that survivors can build. During the event, just more pallets seem to be spawning on top of the invincibility and the haste and the invisibility and the random heal and the pallets they can build. There's also just more pallets on the maps in the event mode. Now, I tested it in customs, not in the event mode, and it seemed fine. I didn't see any double pallets after like 5 checks. But several times, there was a swamp map right before this, there were double pallets everywhere. So I don't know why there are so many things in the survivor favor. And you know what? It would even be okay if the killers retained the shit from last time, where they actually had the remote pallet break and they had, like, you know, the teleporting hook. Give crazy powers to everybody, and then it becomes balanced because everyone has crazy shit.
Right.
But all killers have is this gas shit, and here's what you do with it. Hit them with gas. Zone them. They become immensely slowed because of the gas, and then they die. Wow.
Like,
Very engaging gameplay.
Like, look how lackluster that's boring, bro. And the people that probably gonna be in the comments or in his comments, my comments, whatever, be like, at least it's something, bro. Look at that. If you about to sit here and really tell me that's fun, that's exciting for us killers, that's all we get when he just said everything y'all get. Like, are we serious? Are we serious? Yes, I'm looking at you. Are we serious, bro?
Do this or lose. What a great event. Like, dude, like, that's not even an issue of balance. That's just fucking mind-numbingly boring. Like,
Horribly
I don't even
boring.
want to do that as killer, but that's like the only way with like most of the killer roster. Also, it doesn't even work with most of the killer roster because this really only benefits like Bubba and Hillbilly, because you can get the one shot. But most killers are just gonna get an M1, which is not really gonna do that much for you. So it's just like, I don't know. The one thing that killers can do is mind-numbingly boring, and survivors have 76 powers that are not nearly hard enough to get and activate from what I've seen in my matches. So I'm not saying you can't win as killer. I'm saying you have to rely on some extremely boring bullshit cheese, or then you will lose. Like, it's, I don't know. It's just, this event is just really bad. I played it for like 3 hours and I just stopped streaming.
3 hours? You better than me, bro.
Streams because I was just so bored. It's not even, again, an issue of balance or I'm feeling robbed or like survivors are OP. I was just bored because I could win doing the cheese, and if I didn't, then I would lose every single game. So yeah, this event, I can't see myself playing this more than another day or two. It's just all of the things just stacking on top of each other make it very frustrating to play as killer unless you engage with the cheese, and then it's very frustrating for survivors. So there's no fun really being had if both people are doing the stuff that they...
Look, yeah, last thing I'm gonna say on this video before we end it, but bro, he great video on your part, Scott. I agree with everything, just about everything you're saying. But the only thing I'm gonna say is, like, bro, I know he's not trying to say, oh, Survivors is OP, this and that. It's just boring. That's his whole shtick. I'm gonna say it. Survivors are overly OP in this. I know that's like a, oh my god, don't say that word, overpowered. I know, but this event Now, I'm not saying survivors overall, but I mean, yeah, I'm not saying survivors overall, but survivors that play this event, y'all in these events right now, y'all are overpowered. Behavior, a dev, whoever, if you come across this video, bro, please listen to me. Please. Even if you don't listen to me now, maybe you'll listen to me when I get bigger or whatever. Don't do this again. We get it. Survivors are y'all top paying people, but bro, killers matter too. Killers matter too, bro. Cater to killers as well. It takes more than just dropping a new killer, giving us Jason, giving us Art the Clown, and then that's it. Like, come on, bro, lock in. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section, how y'all feel about it and stuff like that. I'll catch you on the next one.